Hey everybody, welcome to the Warhammer 40,000 Apocalypse Battle Report. This is the new game system coming out this Saturday from Games Workshop that is a mass combat system for 40k. Not for 40k, a mass combat system set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. That's right. I have to remember that. It isn't 40k, it doesn't use the codexes, it doesn't use the rules. It is its own separate standalone system. We'll link in the video description all of the resources for your data sheets to actually build your armies and play the game. It's all free online. So first experiment, you can go up one in the cards and check out our playthrough, our at-home playthrough, basically playing Apocalypse on a 6x4 table with Apocalypse-sized armies. Today what we're going to do is take a look at playing a 40k-sized game using the Apocalypse rules, because that was the other big question we got was, is this like a good test bed for like rules for 40k? Does it replace 40k? Is it a good way of playing 40k? And so we wanted to try it scaled down to 100 points. So this is about a third of what the recommended cutoff size is. 300 points is the cutoff size, they say, for playing 40k instead. At 250, we were still playing an enormous game. So like 100 power is still quite a lot of stuff. So we're playing, what are you gonna play? You're gonna play Chaos? You're gonna play Eldar? Yeah. Tyranids? Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. You're actually deciding. He's going to decide. He's not going to be Eldar. Oh, okay, they're not ready yet. Okay. I'm going to play my Space Wolves though, and we'll show you the table, show you the armies, and get this underway. So here it is, 100 power, 3 detachments of Space Wolves. We've got a battalion led by a Primaris Phobos pattern captain here, with a unit of suppressors, a unit of intercessors, a unit of Grey Hunters, and a unit of infiltrators. This is a primary detachment, and then 2 more primaries. We have a Vanguard of 3 Wolfguard Terminators, each with a heavy weapon, so that's 12 power each, led by a Rune Priest in Terminator armor, which Njaldr is standing in for, and then another Vanguard of a pair of Venerable Dreadnoughts and a Wolf Scout Squad, so 3 elite choices. So 3 activations, 100 power of Space Wolves. And here's the Tyranids, what do we got? 100 power.
Yeah, so we've got 3 detachments. In the middle we've got a Spearhead with the Swarm Lord and 3 Tyrannofexes, one with a Rupture Cannon, the other 2 with the Flamethrower ones. We have another Spearhead with a Neurothrope and 3 Carnifexes. Everyone's all melee all day. And then we have a patrol of a Flying Hive Tyrant, some Rippers because we needed a troop choice, and 2 more Trigon Primes.
Nice. So did they get your faction trait?
Oh, you bet. The only one that doesn't is Auxilia Lord of War.
Jonas has built up a deck of our command assets. I've taken all of the generic Astartes ones, plus the Space Wolf ones, and then 11 more like random Astartes ones to give myself some reroll pool. So I'm going to get 10 from this, and then you've taken
17 from the tier
13. So we're generating 13 random Apocalypse ones and 10 for me. Time to create the battlefield, so we have to do, we have a 6x4 table, so 6 pieces of terrain, 1 for every 2x2. And those are 6 pieces of terrain. We got 1, 2, 3 big occupiable pieces that you can move into or move out of, and then 3 pieces of big blocking terrain. So I'll start rolling. Roll d6 for deployment style. On our generator, we get a 3, which is going to be search and destroy, so table quarters, and they have to be 18 from the middle, which is actually possible with these size armies. Then it's going to be objective, d12. We got a 11, so this one's going to be Kingslayer. Each player scores a victory point each time an enemy warlord is destroyed, and 1 additional victory point if the enemy war master is destroyed. And then we have our twist, another d12. 6, which is going to be slay the warlords at the end of each damage phase before checking to see if any command assets need to be discarded. Each player generates 1 command asset for each enemy warlord that's not the War Master, and D3 command assets for each warlord that is a War Master that was destroyed in that phase. So you get bonuses now for killing warlords on top of it. And then ruse 1. The ambush. Before deployment, select 1 attachment for your army. This cannot be a super heavy auxiliary or fortification network. Each enemy unit gains the deep strike ability. No, oh, sorry, it's D6 actually for these. Roll again for the ruse. Sorry. 2. Dug in. During the first turn in the damage phase, the defender rolls D12s instead of D6, so making saving throws for any in their army that did not move. And then the other one, D6 for the sudden death. 6. Hold the line. The sudden death victory condition is met if at the end of the battle no enemy units are wholly within your deployment zone. If you have more than 1 deployment zone, then it's met as long as enemy units within any of them. Tied for power level, we have to roll off. 9. And you win. So you can choose. You want to attack or defend?
We'll attack.
Okay. Defend?
I'm not
because you don't want me to dig
move.
in. Okay.
Yes, so you can't dig in.
Okay. Table quarters, I'll choose this quarter over here, and we'll start deploying. And we are deployed. Both of us having some infiltrators, so being a little bit closer than 18 to the middle are my scouts and your Ripper Swarms over there. And then, of course, also my infiltrators who have infiltrate. They have to be 9 away from you, but they can be within 24 of their commander. So occupying a building. The venerable dreadnoughts hanging out over here, and then we have the intercessors, suppressors, and the whatchamacallit, the just regular Grey Hunters. So now we nominate commanders and warlords. The commander for me is going to be him, and then he's also my war master, and then warlord or commander over here as well, who cannot be a warlord. And then I can nominate someone in reserve, I'm pretty sure, to still be one. We hear the first turn. Oh no, I generate assets after we do reinforcements, I'm pretty sure. If you want to set up reserves, we roll for initiative, and then whoever gets initiative can choose to set up reserves first or second. I got a 10. 12. Do you want to set up any reserves?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Treaty Trigons show up, deep striking. Also placing my deep strikers, hanging out on the flank there to try and assassinate that old Swarm Lord. So we are now on to generating command assets.
War monster traits too.
That's right, Neil's gonna be the commander for that one. Then
give me that +1 wound.
I'll have 2 extra cards, so 3 total. Well, we have to roll for our roll masters as well.
Yeah.
So roll for yours. A 10. Here, reroll wound attacks for things that are target enemy characters. That's appropriate. And then for me, 11.
+1 wound.
1 survivor, extra wound. 5 cards. Does the Neurothroop get an extra one?
No, he gives me another one on top of being the normal warlord.
The base. Okay, gotcha.
Because he gets 1 for War Master, 1 for Warlord, and 1 because he is the Swarm Lord.
Nice. I do 3 of these. They're all basically able to just do that little bottom part there. Orders are issued. It is a time to reveal your first one. Mr. Initiative, what do you want to do? Going with the flying guy. Charge!
Yep. So his posse is these 2 guys and those rippers.
Okay.
And we're gonna just double our move and start fighting.
16, so he goes 32 with his floppy wings. I mean,
You can't quite reach those guys over there.
you can get into this building though for sure.
Yeah, you can get that building too. Caw-caw! Hello, scouts!
Uh-oh. With the Trigons, Treaty Trigons.
Tackle the side of this building. Is it 2 units in there or just 1?
Just 1. One big unit.
Not.
Going for it into the Rippers. Gonna find the Dread. Go get him. That'll work. Alright.
Yeah, so he has monstrous scything talons, monstrous bioweapons, and his prehensile tail. So I need some dice. Rolling to hit with his bioweapons on 2s. Cranks it, and then it is infantry, so he's on 6s. Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Perfectly adapted. Perfectly adapted.
9 to get a blast.
Wound. Yep, takes a blast.
Small blast. And Talons.
Hits you. And
Anti-personnel on A.
8 is
That'll
good
do.
enough.
Goes
5
to a
is
big
actually
one.
what he was looking for.
Yeah.
Cranks it, and it is on an 8. Gets
It again. Goes to a big blast and a small blast. Then you got your Rippers.
Rippers. Now you guys aren't probably going to do the job that we need you to do here. But they're going to try.
Go
2 attacks. Nope. Those are Hormagods. Still 2 attacks. Hitting on 5s.
Dragons.
And the Trigons are better at the fighting.
Each.
Hitting on 3s. So the first Trigon, 1, 2. And then wounding on 5s against infantry.
Nothing.
Potato.
Roll.
Insidious threat. Does it on a
Does
5
1.
plus.
It's 1
Yep.
small.
And then the other Trigon, 3s, gets them all. And then on 5s, gets them all.
3 more. So 2 big. That's them done. So I think now it's time to unleash the Terminators. And advance. Everyone locks 5. Getting rapid fire range.
Oh, your Terminators go 5, eh?
Yep. Oop.
Man, Orcs have it rough. Their Meganons go 4.
Look, man, it's really, there's no motors in those armor. It's just strapped to them like hockey
guy.
pads. It's just strapped like hockey pads. Going 5. Terminator squads. So we've got the front one, which is going to be Stormbolters. So they are 2 times 1, so 2 shots, but with rapid fire, so 4 shots on 3s. And then they wound against anti-tank because you are a monster on 9.
Get him, big guy.
Come on, boys, do it! Nothing
boy.
Cyclone, which means 2 shots on 3s, wounding on 7s. 1. Next squad, doing their Stormbolters. 3s, and then
9s.
9s. Take 3.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh. Assault cannon, and for an assault cannon, it's 2 shots on 3s. Doesn't matter. The last one, Stormbolters. And then on 9s. Nope.
Right.
And then his missiles on 3s. And then a 7. One more. Man, he's got his shots as well on 3s. And then, sorry, they've got, is it ×2 for the character? Again, he doesn't get a storm bolter.
Wield that stick.
He just gets his stick. That's right, yeah. So no shots from him. So that's it for them. You guys have Omni Scramblers. They should have been a little bit further back, 3 inches when they deployed, but you had the massive movement to get there, so it's not a huge deal. And the gun, boys.
They're not actually going to move, though, because they want to have the live ability. Because it's for the defenders, so we get D12s for our defense dice if we don't move.
That's right.
As much as he wants to go in and kill, they're really good at shooting.
That's true. Flamer Man.
Yep, he's going to shoot at this guy, 18 inches. He didn't move, so he shoots twice, and it's Inferno range 18.
Sweet.
So 4 dice on 5s because you're infantry. That was a roll. Take a blast. Salvo.
One small.
Do all of his shoots good?
Stinger salvos.
It does. All of them shoot twice if he stands still.
Sweet.
2 hits, and then this is going to be on 7s. Okay.
2 more. Small for them. And
Yep, he'll just go for the next group over. So 5s, 4.
okay.
Stingers, no hits. And then the last one, he is
Rupture
going
cannon?
to fire his rupture cannon. He's actually going to shoot this back tread.
Okay.
And he gets 4 shots hitting on 4s.
I'm going to the Terminators, everything else into that dread.
Yeah. Rupture cannon hitting on 4s.
2.
We might use a reroll to hit here.
Roll.
Didn't
Still miss. Tanks on a 4.
So 2 hits. Take 2.
Lost in the Vendred. There's
Unhurt squad gets 2. Wounding on 7s. Gets 1.
that's them all done. All right. So we're going to go over here then and reveal that we have a advance order. So he'll pile in 3. He's going to take a walk. His 6 over to here. Yeah, here. And these guys are going to fall back out of the building.
It's a good plan.
So we can shoot that hard tank. Do some heavy flamer into him. Monster, some 9+. Gotcha. There's a blast. Claw cannon. 2 shots on 2s. Hit you once. And then we're going to spin a card. Reroll a hit with Bolter Drill, even though we're not Imperial Fists. And hit again. And then it's going to be 2 rolls to wound on 8s. Take 1 box. They can't shoot. We can melee you, though, with a Blizzard Axe. Realized he was actually a different profile. He's a Wolfen Dreadnought, not a Venerable Dreadnought, which means he only hits on 3s. 2 attacks on 3s. 1 hit. We'll spend a card to reroll one of these misses. And still miss. And the Great Wolf Axe, Fenrisian Great Axe, wounds a infantry on a 7. 7. Got you.
Well, I've only got 1 left, and it's Let's Run Screaming.
Let's team these guys. Going 12.
So he's just going to disembark the building.
Yep, 6.
And they run 14. Woo! There are 3 separate units. They're just
Of 1 Carnifex.
3 Carnifexes.
Card.
Yeah, because I believe I'm close to you now. 36. Yep. And we're going to play some good old Psychic Screaming. Oh no, it's 24. Maybe he doesn't do it. Nope, it's going to be Swarmy. Oh no, he's alive. This guy's going to scream at you.
Okay.
You're within 24. I can
Yep.
pick up to 3 units. So I'm going to pick your bounce men, your footmen, and this other group of footmen.
Okay.
If I roll a d12 and I equal or exceed your leadership, you take a blast.
Okay.
So the far guys, I'm looking for 7s, I think.
Yep.
Gets it. The jump boots gets it. And the other guys, no.
Well then, let's reveal that we have an advance, and we shall begin the murdering. These fools are going to move, and jumpa. He'll stay where he is for now. They're going to jump over here, back like so. Like so, actually. With them, they'll just stay where they are. These guys disembark the building. Going this way.
No, you don't want to get closer.
Not really.
Look at them wait, though.
Not really. I'll fire some bolt rifles here into him, so 2 shots. 1 hit, the boss isn't nearby on an 8.
Because I have a vehicle.
Does one. Fools. Gonna shoot him as well. Shots from accelerator autocannons on 3s, all hits. And then wounding on 8s. 1, I'll spend my last card to reroll one of these wound rolls. And fail. Bigs now.
Yeah.
Then these jabronis will take a shot into, I guess, the rapid fire on one of these guys. 2 shots on 3s. Both hit. And then I need 9s to damage. Because you're a tank. There's one. These guys fell back, so they cannot shoot. Turn 1, no Titanic units in the table, so you make the first set of saves.
I want to not die.
That makes sense.
We're going to put Catalyst up on this big fella.
Okay.
So he has ignore damage on a 4-up.
Nice.
He's got a 5-up save, which he passes
Pass
one,
fail,
and then ignores it on a 4. And he passes them both.
Me now. These two guys, they are infiltrators, and they pass on a
6.
6 probably.
Still Space Marine.
Pass on 6s with 4 wounds.
Take some damage.
Take 2. Got 2 left. Right in the Marine. Over to you.
11 plus. Yeah. He takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
Down to 1.
Guys on a D12. They're fine. Got a 6.
He's okay.
That's good. Guys on a 6. They're fine. Come on, Stormlord, don't die.
Up, because he didn't move, he gets to roll on D12s.
Yes!
3 and dies.
Score 1 for the good guys. Kills your War Master. Alright, so you brought your catalysts if you saved it.
It would have saved him. Yeah. It was like, which way do we go? I didn't expect him to make both.
That's fair. Ready? Oh, sorry, he needs to roll a D6 actually.
Either way, a 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I get my ignore injury.
Why is it a D6?
And I pass. We're
good.
That's it. Okay.
Scouts.
So he didn't take 1 scouts.
1 big, 1 little.
They left the building. I think that's it. Everybody's made a test. Oh no, wait, all my Terminators.
Oh yes, all of your Terminators.
All my Terminators.
So big, little?
Yeah, 1 little. So the big one, or so the little one, sorry. 4+. We're good. 4+. Take a wound. So they have a wound on them. They have 2 each. The one that took 2. 2 4+. Pass them both.
Sweet. And then 1 little.
1 little on a 4+. They're okay. Ral. So this Dreddy, he's okay. You don't take Rhino. These guys, they're fine. These guys, they're fine. These guys, also fine. Auto pass. 6 on Terminators. Yep. The first one, fine. The second one,
not fine.
Not fine, but a reroll fails.
Space Marines.
Nope.
Still not
so
fine.
no fine. Take a wound. The last one, fine. Round 2. It's 1-all for 1-0 for the Space Wolves. Let's see who's going first. Initiative, and then cards. It's me. 3+ D3 for the twist. So I get 4 cards this turn because I killed your War Master. Top of 2, I have the initiative. Gonna play anything?
I am. I'm gonna play Scryer's Gaze.
Okay.
Once we've put them out, but before they've been revealed, I manifest this power out of him, and then I can select up to 3 of your detachments, reveal each of those detachments' orders.
Okay.
So reveal all your orders, basically.
Assault. Assault.
And whatever those ones are.
Advance.
Cool. And now I can change any of my orders to new orders.
You done? Anything else you can do?
You're about to select one. It's when you select one.
Okay, I'm gonna select them.
Okay, now I'm gonna play 1 step ahead. I resolve one of mine before yours.
Okay.
So we're gonna resolve these big boys, and
Makes
they're
sense.
going to do a walk away. And they walk 7. They're gonna be like, "No, Mr. Terminators, not today, good sir. We won't get to double shoot, but we don't get to die either."
That's cool. Like the killing gunshots.
Yep. And we'll shoot you with the flamethrowers, which I believe is 3 auto hitting because
Are they still in range?
It's 18-inch range.
Okay. The one in the middle. The one in the middle just looks like it's far, or might have to pick the closest unit.
Yeah, and he very well will. It's 2 dice, Inferno. 18 gets me to
Him, yeah.
just this unit.
Okay.
Okay, so he'll do all of his guns into them. So his flamethrowers on 5s. 1. And they'll get a little blast. And then his chest guns on 4s. Just 1 shot because he moved. Misses. His next friend will shoot, let's say that that wounded team.
Are they in range?
He's 18 as well. If he's not quite. Chest gun on them, or main gun on them.
Sure thing.
Main gun, potato. Gets it with an 11.
Big blast.
Steps that up, and then chesty gun. That's range 24.
Yep.
Gets ya. Gets ya. Little one. Dreadnought with his rupture cannon, which is 3 dice. Only 3 because he moved. Hitting on 4s. He'll do his chest guns, range 24, into the back group here.
Okay.
Main gun, 1 hit. Wounding tanks on... Actually, I'm going to use a reroll. Because why not? Questing tendrils to reroll the hit. 4+. Attaboy. Wounding on 4s. 1-2. Into the dreadnought.
And him, too.
Chesty guns into the back group here. 24-inch range. Hits ya. 7+. Nothing.
Let's go. Okay. Well, so wait, does that mean you get to immediately go again?
You go now. You do your whole thing. Then it's my turn.
Got it. Go 10. So 8 and then 2. head over here. And then we're going to play Living Lightning. So Living Lightning, it is 2+, D12, goes off. Pick the closest enemy unit within 36. I think it's probably him or him.
Let's say this one. They're identical, really. So
he takes a blast marker. Sorry, the 2+ is to place a blast marker on him.
Got it.
And then all enemy units within 6 of him all take a blast marker on 9+. So for the middle one, nope. And the other one, nope. There you go.
Yeah, we're charging.
Sweet.
So those rippers,
pile in.
They're gonna just pile in and accept their fate.
Okay.
Because we're going to leave them now. He's gonna go 18, just kind of around the building. He'll be over here now. This guy is gonna fly right into the middle of that whole crowd.
Does he fly?
He does.
Okay.
That's what it, no, this one, sorry.
Oh, him, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he flies 32, and he basically goes like, I have come to fight the whole world. Basically gonna run around to the behind these guys. And be like, I'm a big monster man.
It's guns o'clock.
So, big bitey man into the unit of 10 guys, hitting on 3s with his monstrous sighting talons, getting 2, wounding on 5, 6s, 5s. He's a pretty big guy. A 6 and a 7 is definitely enough.
Big blast for these guys.
No, that's
these guys.
Gone. On 3s, 2, and then on 5s, we'll spend another reroll to wound.
Okay.
Try and give them one more. Cranks it.
Blast.
They lose an attack because they are rippers and they're wounded.
Half wounded now, yep.
So they're getting 1 attack with their teeth on a 5. They didn't do it. And then we're on to the Hive Tyrant. He's going to go all in on your leader because we got to kill that guy.
Kill that guy, I'm a War Master. Go for it.
So monstrous bioweapons on 2s. 2. And then on 6s because you're an infantry. 2.
1 big. Guns.
2+. Hits it, and then on a 5+, cuts you for another little one, 2+, and then 8+.
Nope. A little.
And
all right, now it's over to me. Well, I guess we'll do these guys. They are going to make the charge move. So he's going to go into them. He's going to fall back, yep. He's going to fall back. You know what, he'll just pile in, actually. He'll just pile in 3 going this way. And then we'll be out of here and see the start of the turn. We can move again. And so we'll do him with his Blizzard Axe on 3s. Hits twice. 7 we'll do 1. Axe on 2s. 6s and 6s. So 1. I'm going to spend a thing to reroll a wound though. 1 in the saddle. Reroll this on a 6. And we get it. So 1 big. We're
going to flip. Oh look, we're coming towards you.
Alright, I'm going to play the Minefield card. So this command asset can be used when your opponent selects one attachments carrying an assault order before any units in that attachment make a move action, excluding free actions. When used until the end of the turn, roll 1d6 each time they make a move action. So you'd make it twice if you make 2. On a 1, place a blast marker on the unit.
Okay.
So
first move, he walks 7.
Yep.
And then on a 1, he takes a blast, right?
Yep. It's right there.
At the end. He's okay.
Second move.
Second move, he's going to go right in on those jumpy boys. Throwing dice and models. There we go. And then does he take a blast?
Nope.
Walk 7, not quite make it. He'll be okay. And then he'll burrow into them as well. And then he'll be okay. And then the last guy, he's just going to walk basically. First dice, takes a blast. Second dice, he's okay. And then he's going to move twice as well. So he'll move 12. Good. Good. And he'll basically just be like, what up, guys?
There. Where your Carnifex is going to fight at?
They've got Crushing Jaws and then 2 sets of Carnifex weapons.
Sweet.
Yeah.
More attacks, no guns.
Hitting on 3s with the Carnifex weapons. This will be the guy into the 10-man unit, the one who took the blast marker.
Yep.
They don't have any kind of rerolls or anything like that. And then they're wounding infantry on 6s. They're actually better against tanks. 2 more against hitting on 3s, and then damaging on 11s. No. Same squad, because that's all he can reach. Claws, 3 hit. 6s. 1, 2, 3.
Bites.
1 hit, 11. Nope.
Bouncy boys.
3s. 3 again. And then 6s. 2. So 1 blast.
On them. Chop attack.
Gets a hit.
Once.
11. No.
No. Right then, these guys activate. They have an advance order, as you've already seen. These guys are going to fall back. They have fly, so they can still shoot. Let me go over here.
They have a bigly wound on them.
They do. These guys are just going to stay in melee, and so are they. Brains trying to try and mess up a hive tyrant.
It's just one boy.
He's got one attack on a 2. Hit him on a 2. Reroll because you're a fancy man. And then wound on an 8.
Okay.
Wins.
There you go.
And Sword Grey Hunters, they've got 2 attacks. They're not wounded, so 2 attacks on 3s. And then wounding on 8s, I think, against monsters. It's to wound monsters. Take 1. Reroll it. Take 1. The Vang Infiltrators. And a 1 because they're wounded on 3s. Hits. And then it's on a 9+. No, it's a 6.
Yeah.
The Intercessors. Attacks on 3s. Both hit. Or 1 hit, sorry. And on a 9. No. Guys, 3 shots into this brain bug. 3s accelerated autocannons! And you're too far from the boss.
What happened there?
Tremendous bed shitting takes place. So it looks like that's round. Yeah, let's make some saves. I had initiative, even though you stole it. So I did have to make a save here. Yeah, small on this unit, so the 3 big. D6s.
Have some D6s.
Thank you. On 6s. Ha!
That's
1 and still dead. And then that's it. All right.
5+. Got a boy.
Capitan. So he's got a 4+ on either of these. So the D6 4+. He takes a wound, and then the D12 4+. This could kill him. Yep, he dies. So that's my warlord. So 2 for you. 2/2 now.
Get him, Carnifex. 5+. He takes a wound.
Over here, this big fella on a 6. Nope, and then a 6+ shrug for venerable. Nope, take a wound.
This big fella back here.
Okay, sure.
6+. He's good.
Here. Nope, take a wound for you.
Big fella in the back. 6 up on a D6. Nope.
Takes a wound. The Rippers.
11+. Yeah!
Fire squad, 4 up. Nope, take a wound. That's the unwounded one.
And then
The
little one.
wounded one on a D12, 4 up.
Oop, wrong group.
We're good. And then who else has a little one?
That's it over here.
That was it over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Row, I think. They're not taking it. They're not taking it. He's taking it. Rerolling for Nation Under Fear. Good.
Cool.
These guys on a 7. Rerolling for Nation Under Fear. Where were those when I was making my saves? Terminators.
Okay.
Rerolling. Oh my god, they're dead. The Terminator squad lives.
Yeah!
Oh god, he auto passed. Let's make one.
Leadership 5. He's good.
Well, it's kind of fallen apart. It was going okay for a second. Let's see who's going first. Round 3. You're going to get D3 extra cards at the start of the next turn. And it's tied 2-2. 5. 7. Coherency. They're out of coherency. So they're out of coherency as well because they're too far from the new leader of this unit. And that's that. So order place. Cards are drawn. I got 2 this round. You got an extra 1
card.
Do it.
It's called Voxnet Subverted.
Uh-oh.
I choose one of your command or one of your orders, and you have to pick a different order.
Okay.
I'm like dreadnoughts and kill the dreadnought, or Terminators, and maybe you have to walk. Because if this is a charge, I'm doing this one. If it's a charge, I live.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Play aim damage, I guess, because I gotta do something.
And then you can pick whomever now.
Yeah.
I guess that'll stay up. We'll put it down so we know that you haven't activated them yet.
I guess we just go with these fools, and they have an assault order. He's gonna fall back, doing his 2 moves, because I'm just done fighting this thing. 6, and then 6.
They're the hero we needed.
And then any activation, he'll just stay in melee, and he'll start. My Dreadnought close combat weapon on a 2.
3.
He's a Vendread. It's on 2s. It's not a heavy weapon.
Oh.
It's half attacks.
Oh, that's...
You!
Alright. Yeah, get him, boys.
This is the
Carnifexes
Okay.
and the other guy. And they're going for Operation Cease Existence.
Sure.
I'm confident the Tyrannifexes can take the other guy. He's also there.
3 Carnifexes. You might as well do them all at the same time.
Yes.
I'll target the same unit. Doesn't really matter.
1. I can do the first 2, the healthy ones.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Okay.
Sure.
And then 6s. 1. And then their teeth. And
3.
11s.
There
Okay.
you go. That's what
3.
I thought. You're doing impressed.
So big and little.
Yeah.
And then the wounded guy, this is his big attacks.
2.
6s.
2 more. So now 2 big, 1 little, and then teeth.
Miss.
Well, I guess we go order for these fools then, and they have an advance, which means we'll fall back. We'll, I guess, fall back. Peace out.
You fight.
No. Back when we fly.
But I'll go with you.
No, you can't come with us.
Ah, that's okay. I forgot.
You can't come with us. Roll 3. No, roll 3 dice. It's fine. I might take more blast. Roll 3 dice
it would
on
be
6s.
each unit within 6.
Yeah. So
okay. Well.
so it's three units.
They're okay.
All within 6,
Yeah.
right?
And then
so,
next round, if they're still within 6. Yeah.
Fly. So let's try and kill this hive tyrant again. 3 shots. There's 2.
You hit him this time.
I did hit him this time. And 2 wounds. It's a big blast. Go get him, boys.
I know that you're aiming now,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to move, so I can shoot twice.
Might as well.
And he's going to go. He's going to shoot his chest guns into them and his flamethrower into that. So flamethrower on 5s. Take 2, big man. And then chest guns on 4s. 1 hit, 7s. Gets you.
It's okay. I'll fill my morale for you again.
Oh, I bet you will. The second one's going to shoot. He's going to do his flamethrower in the back group. Actually, no, I know that I'm not in range because he didn't move. So the front group. You get 4 more.
Sure.
1 hit. Wounds you.
Yeah, all day.
Fire his rupture cannon at the guy who's wandering out.
Sure.
And then his chest gun's in the back group here.
Okay.
So main gun on 4s. 4 hits. And then 4s again. I'll reroll one of these. So 1, 2,
3.
3 onto that guy.
On this guy. Guns.
Chest guns on the back team. 1 hit. Do it. Attaboy.
Make me fail my morale test by double 6ing again.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, they're the last unit to go, so they're going to do their aim fire. And they're going to start plugging out shots. So we're going to do the Cyclones into him from the first one. 2s. Come on, hive tyrant.
3s. Because you're wounded.
Oh, I'm wounded. Yep. No. Oh, it's heavy. That's right. Actually, it does do on 3s.
Yes.
And then it is anti-tank. Does
There
one.
you go.
Boulders in the little guy on 3s.
What?
So it's half.
This guy?
Yeah, whichever one, flamer guy. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then it's on, I think, 9s, 10s maybe, 10s probably, 10s. No,
It ain't
same Cyclones. They're also wounded, so 3s. Of course. And then Storm Bolters. Hey! I'll just screams profanities at the Wolf Guard as they just shit the bed. But we put some blast burgers over here. That's important. I think that's it. That's round. He hasn't actually attacked yet, has he?
No. So he's going to flip. Come to me, minions. Come back. And they're going to charge into these guys.
How far did he move?
7. That's 14 inches.
That's not an assault.
Oh, it's
an
not.
advance.
Sorry, they only go 7.
What are you even
I've been
doing?
using the same ability every round. All right, well, back to killing. This guy moves 16.
Okay. Because they're going to die then.
Yes.
They're out of coherence at the beginning.
Ooh, fly over here. And then his last big friend is going to walk 9 and tackle this unit.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to fight over here.
3. Gets them all. 6s. Gets 2. Big blast. 3. 5s.
He's half attacks. Oh no, he's not half. He's got 3 wounds, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's okay.
5s against robots. 2. And then Hive Tyrant. Big claws on 2s. Gets them. And then on 6s. Gets 1. 2s. And then misses.
Misses.
And then tail on an 8. 1 more.
That's round. All right, let's make some morale. I had
Let's do some saves.
some saves. Sorry. So 4 pluses here. 1 big and 1 little. So little fails. Big. Sorry, ignore damage. No, he doesn't have ignore damage. Actually, never
That's right,
mind.
because he's not an expensive.
And then that could have been his next save, which he fails and dies. Does he explode? Yes. So within 6, blast marker, blast marker. Here's the big.
Just went to 2 5.
That's right, and he goes to a 1 over here.
Yeah. 2 5 pluses. This is your moment, buddy. Just make 1. He's the hero we needed, not the hero we deserved. He didn't even take 1.
Over here, 1 on a 6 up. Nope. Take a wound. Ooh.
I don't have any more.
No, you don't. That's right, because I missed all my shots.
You went everything with a Hive turn.
Over here, 6s. We're good. And then the other one. Nope, fail it. Ignore damage on a 6. No, he's dead. Does he explode? Yes.
No, it's 10.
Oh, 10, that's what I get. Little guys on a 6. Nope. And then they are now wounded.
And
It's
then
on 6s. Nope. They're just dead. Raiders, 4 plus. dead. And then
4 plus on a D12.
4 plus. Oh, sorry, on D12. Yeah, for the other ones. Live.
There you go.
And then Nyal. What's on a D6? Good. Morale checks for Nyal. Rerolling because they show no fear. He's okay.
You want double 12 this
For
one?
those guys, yeah.
Want to do that for me?
Nice, fine.
No? Okay.
Auto pass. These guys pass.
Those guys.
Over there, pass. The 7.
That's that.
This means you don't take any, and it's 2-2 still. Round 4. Let's see who's got the initiative. 12. Can't beat that.
Probably don't
No,
beat
you.
that.
Actually, it doesn't matter because we tie. You went first. I went the first last turn, so you go first this
So
time.
checking to see who's in control again. My little boys are back in.
Yep, so
They
they're
don't
good.
die. And that's it. And then we're on to generating orders.
Well, first it's cards. I have a single warlord left, which means I'll generate 2.
2 plus 1 for being a hive tyrant.
Okay. I have initiative. Who would like to go first? Boy. They have an assault.
Yep. He's just going to kind of pile in to there. These guys are going to join the fun. And that other big jumpy boy is going to jump on those Marines back there.
Okay.
That guy, yeah. Oh no, it's in the damage phase.
Okay.
Never mind.
One for guns.
I'm gonna do the 2 trigons. I'll
Okay.
just do them together. 3s. And then 6s. 1.
Duder's. Ramirez guys.
Hive tyrant, 2s. And then 1. That's on these guys.
Oh, on them. Okay.
Scything Talons, 2 to hit, 5 to wound, does another one on those guys, and then his prehensile tail hits you again. Give me another one on an 8. No.
No. One big now.
And his little ripper friends, they miss.
Well, let's go with these fools. They're in advance, and that means a lot of falling back. So we're gonna go back 6 this way. Say peace out. Staying, and we're gonna play the Hunters Unleashed. Melee attacks me with D12s instead of D6s until the end of the round. Hunter attacks into wounded guy. Yeah.
They hit.
9s.
Yeah.
1. I'll spend a card to reroll 1. Mine, I only have rolls to hit, not rolls to wound.
Ooh, Wendy.
Yes.
We gotta move and shoot, but we're not gonna move. We're just gonna shoot.
Sure. Some chest guns and a Nyal.
So flamethrowers on 5s.
There's 2.
So that's a blast. Big blast. Little chest guns on 4s. 1. Nope. Second guy, much the same. He is going to flamethrower 5s. 3. So big blast and little blast.
Lit up.
2 more. And nothing. And then the last one, because he's not good at what he's doing now, he's going to shoot the Terminators. 6 shots, hitting on 4s. He'll do everything into them.
Okay.
3, and then on 9s, because his anti-tank gun is for tanks. Hey, we got enough to kill you. Gets 1. 7. Doesn't.
Always. They got aim fire, so they can shoot their cyclones in this pool again. 3s because I aimed. There's 1.
It's always
And
one.
then, ha! That's what we do have a reroll hits. Let's roll this. Let's throw the Shadow Masters out there and reroll that hit. Yeah, there we go.
Do it again.
And we do it again.
Sweet.
That's them. Next.
They are going to double move and just basically the 2 healthy ones are going to go in on him. So
I think
not that
1
guy,
will
'cause he
fit.
is a wound.
I think 1 will fit is all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, definitely that
Blam.
one. And then they'll all just be within 6.
6, they can do the trample attacks. Yeah,
And-
the thing was also alive.
All
right.
So Carnifex going in. 4 attacks with his claws on 3s. And then on 6s, nothing. And then his teeth. And on 11s,
Nope, nothing. Nice. Then 6s.
so I'm
Tremors now?
actually going to use an ability before that phase.
Okay.
We're going to use Smite. Now they're just regular Marines, right?
Yeah, those are just dudes.
So they only have 1 wound or
Yep,
2 wounds?
1 wound.
So they're dead.
Right?
Yep. From the...
They have 1 thing on them so far.
Okay. Neural Throat, 2 plus you take another, 7 plus you take 2. Take 2 more.
Okay.
So off of that guy.
Okay.
So everyone within 12 is -1 leadership.
Nice. That's already me. Well, I don't have anyone left. I'm done. So it's just saves.
Yep.
So these guys have to make a 6 up. And they fail. And they're just dead. We'll make a 6 up.
I guess we can do that too.
He does. Play Telekinetic Dome before I do Nyals. So that I make all of his saves on D12s.
Sure.
First,
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to have the Armor of Contempt. So he rolls on
D12.
D12.
Yeah, I figured.
Ah,
it takes away the D12s on 4s. If I fail one, I'm dead though.
Dead.
Double. Didn't even matter. And you go to force with Terminators.
There you
I
go.
live. These guys, 5 because of the horror. We're passing.
Double
Fools.
6. Yeah!
Don't do it. We're good.
Okay.
First, I have to kill this hive time to tie the game, and that's all I can do. Nope. One card, and we're ready to roll. First, yeah.
Let's just go into melee. Because you're not as good at melee as I am.
It's true.
So Mr. Flyman, he's going to just stand behind you.
Get an assault order.
Yep. And then these guys are going to move 18.
14?
They move 9 base.
Okay. Their blast murder should be gone, by the way.
And we'll attack. Trigon's coming at you. Hitting with their big claws on 3s. Getting 4 on 6s. 1, 2.
Blast murder's now actually there.
Yep. Hive Tyrant has only 1 with his big claws now. Hits you. 6s. Nope. And then his his monstrous claws. 5. Does it. And then his tail. Nope. So small. Hits you. 11 plus.
Do it.
No, we're gonna
roll because you have a die to do that. Why not?
There it is. 11. Nope.
No. These intercessors, because they offend me, they're gonna pile in off their base, going 3. And basically, I'm just gonna wrap around this way, so he's out of combat. Get all the way away. I'm just gonna go like that. Remember them for the base, so they're just moving away, but that's all I can do. 2 attacks. 1 because I'm beat up. Hits. Doesn't wound. Yeah, make it happen.
Flamethrowers. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. 3s. And
10s? 9s?
7s. They're heavy bolters. 1.
Rupture cannon.
3s. And 9s.
2 more. Guns.
3s. Can I take 2 more?
Sure, why not?
Just die.
Pretty sure I get tabled. I don't think I can. I might tie it up this way. We'll see what happens. 2 shots on 3s now because I'm aim firing. Hive Tyrant. 2 hits. And then I need 7s. Some 7s. I can reroll a wound with Red Thirst. Nope, it's a hit. Never mind. And I'm just gonna make my armor saves. It doesn't matter. Like nothing else matters except for my saves. 5, I die. And then these guys over here, yeah, big, dead. I'm tabled, and it's 3-2 for the Tyranids. So there we go, a regular size 40k game using the Apocalypse rules, and it ran a bit shorter probably than a 40k game would have, maybe about 90 minutes, just under 90 minutes, and it felt different in so much that I think if this was a 40k game with your composition versus my composition, I would have gotten absolutely dumpstered.
Yeah.
In this case, it was pretty close.
I mean, you suffered kind of in this one that you would have in 40k, and that you couldn't really hurt me. Like, you had a couple guys that could fight back.
I had a lot of stuff that could hurt you, but then you also made the saves at the right time, right? Getting double 5s on that swarm or that hive tyrant, he'd have been dead. It would have been 3-3 if he died. You would have lost some synapse there. Like,
well, the other 2 big guys are synapsed. They're both synapsed.
Right, you would have lost a card. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of there's a bunch of things that would have changed there. Are they were Lords of War? They're all primes?
No.
It's primes or HQs?
No, they're heavy.
Oh, they're still heavy in the primes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought the prime would be
It's a
switch to
1
HP
power
choice.
difference to get this synapse.
To just make them prime
and
and
they
make
get
more
extra
synapse. Got
shooting
it.
or something like that. I think their attacks go up from like 3 to 4 or 2 to 4. Something
Yeah, and just a couple of like times where the cards were in your favor too. You got a lucky draw with the fallback on the combo fallback and do something.
Steal the initiative and make you have to change your token. So the 1-2 of that.
Because if I get into melee with that line of Tyrannofexes, they can't do anything. They have 1 attack. they drop to 1/4+ attack on 8s, and the Wolfguard
instead of 8 auto hitting 5s.
Yeah, the Wolfguard are baller in melee. They've got like 4 attacks each, 3s, wounding infantry on 5s, tanks on 6s, rerolling 1s because it's like that's their jam. They're melee fighters. And like I like that looking back, it wasn't the composition of our armies that I think swung the game. It was things that happened in the game. Right? So for me, well, it was cards and dice. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm totally okay with a game where cards and dice, we both had highs and lows. Like you lost a Swarm Lord early on to bad dice. You didn't lose your Hive Tyrant the same way, right? So it evened out. And I would say that if you're gonna play this game at home on a 6x4 table, try it this way first. I think it'd be less to try and like absorb the rules. Like you're not drowning in data slates all of a sudden. We just printed off the ones we needed. It was way less to go through. Like neither of us had actually played these armies up before this game, because we're doing this the day after we've basically learned the rules for Apocalypse, and we didn't spend nearly as much time flipping through data slates because we weren't using as much stuff, which I think was just really
Well, I
handy.
also tried to just duplicate all my stuff. Like, I brought more of the same data slates because I didn't want to have to do that.
But I think that just proves my point. It's try the game out that way. Try the game out where you're not having a data overload at the same time as trying to learn a whole new game. And I think there's some value in that because you kind of you figure out the way Apocalypse plays a little bit better.
It's pretty good in there.
They are, yeah. If you can chase them down, get them in melee. But if they huff it out of there with their super fast, they're known for their reflexes. They can be shooters.
They could also be shooters. I didn't bring shooters, but
they're pretty good. You mean the Carnifexes?
The Carnifexes.
You said Tranifexes.
Oh. I meant Carnifexes.
I like I really like the trample rule in this one, where they get the 6+ like throw out blast markers just for like trampling around.
It's their chitin. It shoots little spears in every direction.
Oh, it's the spore clusters on their backs, basically. That's really neat.
Not quite that one, but yeah, it's if you're within 6, you take a blast marker.
Yeah. So if you're buying this, take home. One set is more than enough for 2 people playing 100 power, and it plays just fine on a 6-foot table. So there's my recommendations. Having played 2 games now, having played 2 different ways. If you're looking for this as an at-home game, it plays fine at 100. Probably 150 would have been fine too. Maybe 125 if you want to go a little bit bigger. Use a little bit more stuff, have a little bit more characters. Because the one thing we didn't take a lot of, interestingly, was characters in this one. Your characters were also monsters, so they kind of could do both. Like their vehicles.
Characters. Literally half my model is characters.
But I'm saying, like in the orc game, you were swimming in like minor characters and stuff like that. The Tyranid army doesn't do that as much. They don't have as many minor characters, but like,
but the characters are all relevant.
But the characters are all relevant because they can still fight in the table. They act like a unit basically. I think the difference in 150 was we'd probably have a couple more units and a bunch of characters, versus like having piles and piles and piles of stuff. So
bring 6 flying hive tyrants. They're great.
There's no rule 1 in this, or rule 3 in this. You can play with whatever you want in this game.
Command of flying hive tyrants.
Yeah, I will say the card deck was it was more impactful because it could do more damage because we're using less stuff.
Yeah.
So that is one thing to kind of bear in mind, is that your combos of cards, when you get them in your hand, your card draw, they can be a little bit more powerful because there's less things for them to impact. So things like when you only have 3 activations in a game, getting to trump someone's activation is a huge deal. Versus when there's like 9 activations on the table in a big Apocalypse game, it's not such a swingy difference.
Right.
But it was literally the difference between success and failure with me charging those Tyranifexes. I don't think it decided the whole game, because a couple armor saves I might have tied it up with killing the Hive Tyrant, but it definitely kept those guys shooting every round, which is what eventually whittled away my Wolfguard to nothing and killed them all. And killed Njal. Because being able to auto hit him with flamers is a big deal all of a sudden.
By the end, he was the closest.
He was the closest, it's true.
Yes.
So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you for more Apocalypse games in the future. Big thanks for watching. Big thanks for Owen for playing some games with me. Next time, I'm Ash. Upper Gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.